Hey everyone, welcome to this summary of Horizon 5's Series 11 update. This update theme is called Rami's Racing History, and focuses on some automotive heritage, with each week centering around a certain era of car history. So, let's jump into the playlist. For the overall rewards, we have our first new car of the season, the BMW M4, for our 80-point reward, and the Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR returns to the game for 160 points. The SLR will be purchasable from the auto show as well, but you better save up because it will cost a whopping 140 million credits. A call out to the fact that a real version of this car sold at auction for about the same amount just a few months back, making it the most expensive real car ever sold. So if you don't have a few hundred million credits burning a hole in your pocket, I definitely recommend grabbing this from the seasonal reward. Anyway, moving on into summer, we've got the Porsche 550 Spyder coming back for 20 points, and the Maserati 8 CTF for 40, one of the few cars I'm actually missing myself to finish my collection. Later on in the week, there's not too much to point out, but we do have some good stuff in the Forzathon shop with the Ferrari 250 and Lambo Miura. Also, Tommy Bargains has returned from a very long hiatus, and every Wednesday, the Forzathon shop will be taken over with some pretty solid deals. So definitely make sure you are checking back to the game each Wednesday this month. Now let's move on to autumn here, where we're getting the Holden Commodore back for 20 points and the AE86 for 40. Again, nothing super crazy throughout the rest of the week, but I will point out here that the stock car trials are back, which personally I really liked. I thought those trials often went better than many of my others, and it's rare we get a chance to race stock cars against other players, so I'll take what I can get. For the Forzathon shop, we've got a 288 GTO and BMW M1, and then here is the Wednesday takeover for the week as well. Moving into winter, we've got a great winter car. The Subaru Legacy comes back, which I'm pretty excited about, and we've got the XJ220 as well. There's also a couple great cars to win throughout the week, but nothing super rare, with the Skyline S2000 and Ferrari F355. But hey, still strong cars nonetheless. And our Forzathon shop has the McLaren F1 GT, and Porsche 911 GT2. Tommy Bargains also brings us some pretty great picks this week. Then to wrap things up in spring, we get our other new car of the series, the Xpeng P7, a pretty sleek looking EV, but we'll see how it drives. And then the E92 M3 comes back to Horizon for spring's 40-point reward. Standard fare here again throughout the week, and the Forzathon shop brings us the Devo, a car many of us should already have by now, as it was given out to all players a few months back, as well as the Aston Martin Valhalla. And finally, here is your Wednesday Tommy Bargains takeover. So, in all, 5 returning cars this month and 2 brand new ones. Not a bad haul from this month's playlist, but let's also look at what's coming next month with our little look ahead preview. The Horizon Road Trip will be here for Series 12, and you may notice that it says new body kits are coming to the game. This has me more excited and hopeful than anything. Does this mean Rocket Bunny is finally returning, or is a new kit manufacturer coming to the game? Either way, they said this stream that only 2 new body kits would be coming next month, but that we should expect more in the future, and that this would potentially become a more normal thing, getting new body parts for existing cars each month along with the new series updates. If this does keep up and we do keep getting new customization parts, I will be so ecstatic. That is really all I have wanted, was continuing updates for existing cars. Now, to continue with the excitement, we are finally getting some leaderboard fixes. They said this stream that they are starting targeted deletion of illegitimate leaderboard times. They did say this would take a while and roll out over multiple phases and depend on how the times were originally set, but I'm really happy that they are finally focusing on this, and we may finally have clean leaderboards again. So with that, you may have noticed during the playlist screenshots that we're also getting a new story this month in theme with Rami's racing history. It's called Made in Mexico, and will take place over 8 chapters that walk us through Mexico's car culture and history. This is obviously a fitting story for Horizon 5's environment, so I'm excited to run through it myself. On top of the story, we're also getting some new Event Lab props, including all the Extreme E stuff we've seen around the map this month, and there are also a handful of bug fixes to note. The biggest for me is that you should no longer load into the game in your starter car, even if you logged out in another car. It was a small issue, but one that always bugged me, so I'm happy to see that fixed. On top of that, the ability for electric vehicles to get ridiculous horsepower numbers has also been fixed as well. And with that, really not too much else to talk about here. They are adding 2 new speed zones to the game with the living world, so we'll be able to see those throughout the next month. And that's really everything for this month's update. Really looking forward to seeing those new body kits next month, as well as hopefully some leaderboard fixes rolling out here in the near future. And guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.